Now, I know what the guy go through. See the way the rush go. No be say the day was supposed to come.
For the sake of the body of Christ, you have bloggers. I have God. The worst you can do is what you are doing.
Nigeria have issued a warning to Mercy Chinwo and her legal team against legal disputes.
Another one don shock again. This now another latest news again. They don't want Mercy Chinwo, my country people. Mercy Chinwo has been warned. This is serious. So like Mercy Chinwo don enter another, Yawado gas, my country people. Take her to the end, like video, share, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your bell notification icon to get notified. Thank you so much for all you do. So guys, let's dive right to the main video.
On the news now that the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria have issued a warning to Mercy Chinwo. So PFN concerns over legal drama. In a formal statement released this week, the PFN expressed concern about the growing legal dispute between Mercy Chinwo and Very Dark Man, urging both parties to resolve the issue amicably and avoid unnecessary public confrontation. The fellowship, which represents the interests of numerous Pentecostal churches across Nigeria, emphasized the importance of maintaining a good Christian witness, especially when dealing with public controversies. The PFN highlighted the potential impact of the ongoing legal battle on the reputation of gospel music industry and its leaders. The fellowship encouraged Mercy Chinwo and her legal team to approach the matter with humility, caution, and the spirit of reconciliation, avoiding actions that could further tarnish the image of the church. You know what? The truth is, I actually want this court process to go on. I don't want to reconcile with anybody. This legal battle should go on. You know why? It's going to expose oppressors. It's going to expose the people that abuse power and influence. And it's also going to expose the judiciary. Shall we see the way they rush go get court order? Now I can imagine waiting EZT go through in the hands of these people where you use church cover body. Now I know what the guy go through. See the way they rush go collect court order. No be say the day was supposed to come court and no come. Then they come say, okay, the second time and no come. Then they come order for my arrest. On the first day of hearing, they order for my arrest. You dey see the power game. Ah, no, EZT. You went through a lot. See the way they carry the guy, go lock him up for EFCC for more than 8 days. After that, they made this guy transfer $274,000, even though this guy told them that the reason why I'm holding on to this money is because she breached contract. But of course they have influence, and they are beginning to show the influence. Meanwhile, they use pastor, this one a pastor, husband pastor, EFCC prosecutor pastor, the EFCC zonal chairman for Ilorin, where they carry EZT go pastor, then she gospel musician, star girl. Now the PFN, I want the pull out. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, people are putting your mouth. No, it's too late. It's too late. The gospel is already being rubbished so far because you people kept quiet so long. Una for don't settle this matter between EZT and Mercy Chinwo. But of course, she's you people star girl. Very Dark Man don't come into the equation now where be neutral person. It don't the cast. Everybody don't eye don't the open say, oh my bless this gospel artist no be so. It bless some of these pastors no be so. And I feel say, okay, yes, now I won't call out. No, we will do the legal battles. But oppressors and people that abuse power will be exposed. The ex parte order where the judge for Nyanya pass, the CJ, the NGC has put a stop on ex parte orders. But because of Very Dark Man and they have power, they passed it. They passed it, no problem. After all, the NJC does not have level in the front of some courts. The NJC is... Their order does not stand. Now, a lot of you will not understand what's going on, but I'll tell you. Now, when they celebrate that, oh, Very Dark Man, the common enemy, where they talk against plenty of na favorites, where be thieves, where they talk about a lot of fraudsters, where they say una like them, but me no like them because they take advantage of a lot of people. So, Very Dark Man down the wall, arrest them. A lot of now they celebrate, but I want to tell you something. You people don't know what you are empowering. You are empowering oppressors and abuse of power. It's going to happen to Very Dark Man now. But wait for una turn. 2027, una go hear am. Una go hear am. By that time when you talk, they pick you, nobody know where you go. Government don't see how una dey react. Don't pick you. This girl where they complain now, NYC, don't be surprised tomorrow they go pick am. And nothing will happen. Because what? Una don't empower that character in all these big men. The court case must go on. I really want to know the end of it. So basically now their plan be say, okay, very dark man will arrest him. Because see, they don't adjourn the thing go 17th of April. So basically now they want order for my arrest. They go lock me up from now. Maybe I enter Nigeria today. They go lock me up till the 16th of April over 1 month. So that they say they don't win. But a lot of people don't know. All these things where they push, now different forces they push on. A lot of pastors when I don't talk against. A lot of fraudsters when I don't talk against. Some agencies that are spoken against. And of course, I don't talk about EFCC on numerous occasions. And now when they talk about their officers, because so far so good, a lot of EFCC officers don't send me message with fake accounts. So you get mine, they talk about our prosecutor. You get mine, they do, I'll just look the message, I will ignore them. But of course, people cannot do me anything. You know why? I'm not a fraudster. I don't take advantage of people. I don't scam. I'm the only person that can stand and talk about EFCC and nobody can get back at me because I know they do fraud. The highest thing one I do now to send money come my account. But guess what? I'll still go report myself to the police. I see money. I don't know who put am. When I go remove am. I am clean. Nobody in this country, if you say, I have paid very dark man to do this, I have paid very dark man to talk online, it's not possible. Now only me feel boast of that for the whole Nigerians where get social media platform. No any other human being can brag. And that's why I will use my own authenticity, I will use my own integrity to stand for somebody that is being oppressed. The EZT is obviously being oppressed. It's clear. What are the odds? Redeem pastor, redeem pastor, redeem pastor. Gospel singer. Then the neutral one will just be ordinary music label owner. One can they follow Stargate talk, you go suffer. Then to crown it up, now you carry case come online. People talk now, you say, it just be like as Ashake and the father matter, they go on. Me, I no talk. If I decide to say something, I will say something. They brought it online. It just be like Ijoba Landia and his wife. If I want to say something, I will say something. They brought it online. It's an online matter. It's an online matter. Oppressors will be exposed. The judiciary, people that take advantage of the judiciary to pass court orders, fake court orders, illegal court orders, in order to, in exchange for money, they will be exposed. Ex parte orders going up and down. Within the NGC, don't talk to me, they stop. They see they do one. You know why? They will be exposed. This case, I won't know what's going to happen for that court. I really won't go. And I'm sure a lot of Nigerians will want to know. But Mona, be careful of how they cheer people up when they won't try to oppress people. When I no go understand. Me, I be big rattle. Push come to shove, I go, I come back. But when a body no dey wire like that, be proper street boy. The cell room even better pass our house so we dey live before. Ask my mama. The cell room better pass the house where they live before. Ask my mother. The house where they stay before, the ground whole day inside. Patch. We're living like dogs. You know,
one, and it's directly to Mr. President. Time is your most fleeting asset, and it is slipping away.
Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. Mr. Chinwo said a very serious message directly to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Tinubu, you are almost 2 years in the office, yet no good sign at all, except the hardship sign that Nigerians are facing right now, which is not for us, guys. Like Chinwo said to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he said there's no time on your side at all. The high time you start doing something. Stick around to the end because in this video, you hear a lot of gist from Chinwo in this video. Like this video for YouTube recommendation. Do it to share, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your bell notification icon to get notified all time. Thank you so much for all you do. So guys, let's dive right to the main video.
Just before I go, I hope it's not too late to tell him a happy new year. And I'm hoping it's a new year, new Nigeria. There are a lot of people who say, new year, new me. Hoping it's a new year, new president, new Nigeria. Well, Mr. President, Nigerians are watching. They are counting the months, the weeks, and the days, and in 4 short months, your administration will enter its second year. A pivotal milestone where patience gives way to accountability. You campaign on the promises of renewed hope, better security, abundant food supply, and policies that should lift millions from hardship and poverty. Yet, after a year marred by soaring tariffs, crippling energy costs, and dwindling purchasing power, millions of Nigerians are grappling with unprecedented hardship. The question that echoes across the land is, where is the light at the end of the tunnel? But I hope everyone might want to start afresh with a renewed vigor and hope that 2025 will be a better year. You assured Nigerians that this pain is a prelude to progress, a difficult but necessary phase that would yield joy and prosperity. And Nigerians, resilient as ever, they've kept faith with you and in your words. But faith, Mr. President, is not infinite. Time is your most fleeting asset, and it is slipping away. As you approach the halfway mark of your 4-year term, it is clear the clock is not on your side any longer. The policies you've introduced require visible results. The people demand proof that their sacrifices will not be in vain. President Tinubu, Nigerians understand that you are not a magician, but he elected you with the hope that your policies would bring relief, not amplify their sufferings. Today, they are grappling with soaring inflation driven by the removal of fuel subsidies, skyrocketing food prices that have left over 30 million citizens at risk of hunger, and a naira devaluation that has crippled purchasing power. Transportation costs are at an all-time high. Businesses are struggling under regulatory uncertainties, and public outrage is mounting over government spending on luxury items while many live in abject poverty. Nigerians are not asking for miracles. They are asking for focus, action, and empathy. Fix at least 3 issues that directly impact survivor. Stabilize food prices, make transportation affordable, and reduce inflation. You must assemble the best minds, regardless of region or allegiance, to tackle these challenges. Time is not on your side, Mr. President. Nigerians need urgent resolve, and they are watching. This new year offers you a fresh opportunity to reset, to lead with empathy, and to demonstrate that you truly mean well for the Nigerian people. Reduce the cost of governance, lead by example, and show Nigerians that sacrifice begins at the very top. Our leaders cannot luxuriate in opulence while citizens languish in poverty. This is the time for decisive, transformative action. Nigerians deserve a leader who is firm yet compassionate, bold yet introspective, and unwavering in his commitment to deliver the better Nigeria he promised. History is calling, Mr. President, and so are the people of Nigeria. As the media, we pledge to hold you accountable, to amplify the voices of the voiceless, and to demand justice for every Nigerian struggling to breathe under the weight of economic hardship. The sands of time are shifting. President Bola Tinubu, will you write your name in gold? And that is my final word tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm Sean.
Listen to this one, get your passport, dust them, keep them. Make sure your passport is up to date. For a certain reason now this country, as we dey like this now, the people we suppose they cry the most are laughing, which are the people where they on the poor side. This country, we are suffering from what you call collective depression. Everybody is depressed, but they don't want to talk. Now, why are they fear? We say the rich is no longer rich in Nigeria. Even the rich is now lower middle class. And the day that pot, the day that cup will fail, the day that whole pot where they boil with anger now, maybe government do something where go tip that balance off. What you see in this country will be a complete mess. Because that day, you're not going to be even poor against government. You're going to be poor against poor against rich, middle class against, and then everybody against government. Everything, it will just be complete chaos. Because tell me why a cup of rice, foreign rice is 800, local rice is 500, a cup of rice. Tell me why. It doesn't make sense. Now, if you are rich in Nigeria, no, get as rich as you rich be, whether you be chief priest or you be Bonner boy, rich as you rich be, you are spending at least Of course, if you are border boy there, man, you spend more. But if you're just rich, maybe you have less than 100 million in your account. Every month, put down at least 500,000 on fuel. Being that you spend mostly fuel 100k weekly, that's full tank. Put down 500k on fuel. Please, every month, put down at least 400,000 naira on feeding your family. That is if you are just cooking food of 15,000 naira every day, which is impossible. We know that to cook 3 square meal in a house, you can't tell me you're cooking food of 335 in a day or 4,000 per meal. To buy what you cook, maybe to cook good rice, you will spend at least 20,000 just one meal. So I'm just saying 500,000. Let's just be on the modest side in a month for feeding, but we know that it will at least reach 1 million. Just these 2 expenses or minus bills, minus 10 sundries, tissue paper, a myriad of bills. Just these 2 is 1.5 million every single month. Just these 2. If you start adding a marriage of bills, there is no month you won't end up spending at least 4 million naira. How the hell are the poor people in Nigeria surviving? I have no idea. I legit have no idea. How are they surviving? It tells you something. Say they vex. Me too. Are they vex? It tells you say they are vexing. No matter if you are seeing them, you think you are deceiving them, bro. The day you go set, I go run. Everybody will run. Everybody, even if you say the puppets, they run. They run. You understand? They run. The day you go set, bro. Hunger is a very dangerous thing. Don't play with hunger.
Another major wonder of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration was that by the time this president is through with his tenure in this country, 7 years from today, they will not recognize Nigeria again.
Overhanging, Mr. President is responsible for the problems we're having, which nobody says he knows the detail, how they spent that money. Outside 809-something billion, which this parliament, this senate approved. We have colossal amount of money given to the banks, and this amount runs into trillions of naira. Some of the governors that benefited from that 18 billion naira are here. Distinguished Senator Dume, you were there when the Ways and Means were approved. Check, I was not there, check the record. And as I said, number one, wait now, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot approve illegality. What they did was illegal. The Senate doesn't have the right. Let it be on record. I was not there. I was not there. Check the record. I was not there, but you were there. But I was not there. I was not there.
The way.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Wow, my correct people. Another one done shook everywhere again. Senator Natasha and Senator President Akpabio is here again. There, please stick around to the end. The part Akpabio say concerning President Tinubu. As you watch all the videos and get the full gist to yourself, wow, what a worst. Don't forget to subscribe and share. So guys, let's dive right to the main video.
Since on Thursday, I had cause to refer to the Legislative House's Powers and Privileges Act 2004 and also our standing rules, where it is clearly stated that whenever a member stands up to talk, the other member must sit down and must listen in silence is a norm, and that you can only speak when you are recognized. I take cognizance of the fact that each and every one of us is still learning. Even those of us that have been in the Senate for 16 years, we are still learning. So we'll do well to continue to learn. But in the course of my talking to one of my distinguished sisters that she should speak whenever she's recognized, I made reference to the fact that we are not in a nightclub. where people have to shout above the noise of the music. And the social media went agog. I'm not on social media, but my wife called me that people got angry. They published her number and said people should occupy her. So she used to receive, she received over 2,000 to 3,000 phone calls a day. And then I tried to on one of my phones. I realized it was in the public. In fact, the phone crashed after about 3 hours. So I am very happy with the interest generated by Nigerians in what goes on in these chambers, because we are here to cater for their interests. And so for them to be so interested in what goes on here means that we are connecting with the people directly. And it would have been terrible if we were doing all this work and the people were not even aware of what we are doing. But the communication was totally misunderstood. Instead of taking it for the nature of what we said, that you should not shout when you are talking and not and speak when you are recognized, they went into private abuses. I don't want to say what they did to me, because what they did to me, I think I don't merit it. I was telling DSP that it's even the one they should be talking to, because in my tradition, we marry only one wife. So they listed so many wives on social media. And at the end, it will look as if the Senate president had or has so many wives. When indeed, I'm reporting to my colleagues, I have only one. And I'm satisfied with that one. And she's a beautiful and loving woman. I will not intentionally denigrate any woman. I have a wife, I have 4 daughters. And I always pray that God will lift a girl child to the highest zenith in Nigeria, politically and in business. I also want my children to do well. So, distinguished Senator Natasha, I want to apologize to you if you felt offended. If I had mentioned that we are not in the market, they will say I said you are a market woman. If I said that you were not in a nightclub where people shout above the noise of the music, they will say you went to nightclub. If I said you were not in a community meeting in the village, they will say Akpabio says Natasha is a village woman. For me, there is nothing I will say that will not be misunderstood. But the interest generated in the social media, people jumped in, shows that you have a lot of political enemies. It also shows that I do have enemies. All of us here contested elections with people. So whenever those people think that you are being brought down, they will jump up and they will say all sorts of things. I noticed even some of them that could not went into the fray and abused the Senate president, abused you and all that. I don't know how you took it, but I felt that I should tender a public apology to you over the miscommunication and the misunderstanding. So do accept my apologies, and my colleagues, for anybody who could have felt offended, accept my apologies. I did not mean any harm, and I did not mean what they are misinterpreting in the social media. And I hope this will come to an end.